Good morning. How you doing? Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you guys are having a great day. Great start to your morning. So this morning, Spirits decided they wanted to go after the Keymaster Tarot, so obviously there's a message inside of here for everybody. Well, thank you guys for watching and tuning in. I still have a deck to give away. Never only got one person that commented on that last video, so go back through and watch that last 15-minute video to the end. Because at the end, I told you how many people I needed to get before I was going to give it away. Maybe I'll just keep it as a running thing through the next... till next Friday. So far I have one person entered in. I'm trying to get at least 5. So if you want in on the drawing for the deck, you got to be put in 2 out of 10 now inside the comments. And 100%, because I want to know you watched all the way to the end. I'd say, yes, watch all the way to the end if you have the strength to watch all the way to the end. Because you may not have the strength to watch all the way in, because it may make you have to stand 10 toes down in some different beliefs that you're really not going to understand. Anchored by the levers. Well, so according to what I'm seeing here, guys, there's some people inside the collective that keep trying to pour into everybody. They keep trying to pour in this abundance and keep trying to give this balance out to everybody. They're wondering why. To me, because it's the star, right? And the star is the most powerful card. So if it comes out in reverse, it's like somebody's trying to clog that star. They're not wanting to see the abundances that people are trying to push out their way. They're almost trying to, stop something from going on, or stop a different way from things doing, or, because this is the King of Wands, so it's to slow down and make a decision. It's to, make sure you're in the right state of mind. Make sure that you have the strength and the discernment to push through with what you want to do here. So, to make sure that you're on the true path of what you want to do, because you're battle tested now at this point. You stood 10 toes down on a lot of different things that people don't understand, or maybe even had to make some decisions that people don't understand. But you made the decision because you understood that by making that decision, you may have dimmed out just a little bit, but it's going to lead to your overall happiness. By making this decision, by having the strength to do it, understanding that it's going to probably hurt a little bit, it's going to sting that little bit on that inner child, but it's probably going to free you up from any bad decisions, because you won't be stuck anymore. You're finally going to, maybe you're going to go out and you're going to find that love that you've been looking for. It's might come in, it might, this came out in reverse, but you have the Lovers to the 2 of Cups, right? So the Lovers this could be a business opportunity that's coming your way. This isn't always like faded out to be somebody, or you're gonna fall in love. Oh my Lord! Oh, I'm gonna find the perfect person. Okay, it's not. Come on, let's get over that fact. Okay, just because the Lovers card comes out does not mean anything. The Lovers card can mean that you're becoming in divine communion with everything. It could be that The masculine, the feminine, and the higher person. Okay? It doesn't have to be a guy and a girl getting together for the rest of their lives. That's why this comes out in reverse, because it's telling you guys not to think that way. Okay? This is telling you guys right here that this is going to be happening because you need to make a decision on something. There's something that's coming to fruition with you. That's why you're ending up with the Knight of Cups. Okay? That's the Knight of Cups. So it's not quite the one. She's like, okay, the horse is ready to go. Let's make this decision and let's make it happen now. The justice is going to be served for what's going to go on. That the decision you're going to make, it's going to be fine. Don't worry about the decision you're going to make. It's not being made blindly. Justice is being served. If it's coming out in the reverse, the people are going into a little bit of a hermit mode over what they found out, and they're going to have to look around at their different pentacles and what's going on and understand the different ideas of what they're going to have to do. Because right now they're not being burdened anymore. They're not being pinned down by the bad decisions. That's why the sword's going up at this point, right? It can't get any worse from where they sit. So they have to understand that if it can't get any worse from where they sit at this point, then maybe it is time to break away from that illusion. Maybe it is time to change the way that you're thinking of things. Maybe it's time to embrace the fact that you are an empress or an emperor, or you have the power inside of you to do what you need to do, and let the little snake sit down there at your feet. It's fine. Let the snake sit down there and do whatever he wants to do. There's people out there that want to hear what you have to say. There's people that want to come and watch you perform. They want to absorb what you're putting out, okay? They understand that you've done the different work. You've done all the different tests at times. You've faded all the different tests that have gone through. You're making good decisions now. You're making the right decisions. You're doing the right thing at the right time. You're holding your boundaries. You're staying head over heart with your decisions. You're not letting yourself get caught up in your emotions anymore. You're not getting caught up in all the feelings of what everybody else has to say. You're understanding to stay calm and be the key in the middle of everything as everybody else goes into this giant scatter. Be the calmness inside of that storm. Be the King of Pentacles. Sit there and keep doing your damn job. Keep doing what you need to do, because pretty soon they're gonna figure it out that that you're the missing key to what they need to have. Pretty soon they're gonna understand that all their decisions that they made, every time they went back to that familiarity or that family feeling, that nice comfortable ooh, it bites them in the ass every single time. They end up getting screwed over by some Page of Swords, somebody who really doesn't care about them, somebody that's a little bit more ordained, somebody that's a little more auspicious. They get deceived by somebody else. They keep making the same decisions over and over again because they keep wasting their pentacles on it. They don't want to make the change that they really need to make to have happen to see all their pentacles actually come in like they're supposed to come in. They'd rather sit there and be burdened by the old decisions and the way that they're doing it, rather than embrace the new and embrace the way that it needs to come out. Understand that there's a new Hierophant in town, or a new person coming into town that's probably going to make things a lot better, and he's going to make some rash decisions because guess what? He's an emperor. He's somebody that sat there. He's watched the wars. He's watched everything go on. He knows. He gets it. He understands the battle of everything that's gone on with this, okay? So I'm going to pause right here. I'm going to make a part 2 out of this because this is going really deep. If you guys are still into this, tune in for part 2, okay?